this mantra of risk is a religion is really interesting, and I think your worldview and philosophy on risk is so congruent with the stage of investing that you do, very much so aligned with the power law. I'm curious to hear about the chicken and egg situation here. Do you have this perspective on risk because you're an early stage venture, or did you go into early stage venture because you've always believed in the power of risk?
I always believed in the power of risk. That old saying, nothing ventured, nothing gained, has been a philosophy. And most people don't like to fail, so they don't venture out into anything new. If I can convince one or two people in your audience to take a different approach, failures don't matter. You get past them. If you're not egocentric, when you fail, you say, I failed. Now let's try the next thing. That's worth trying. I use the phrase on important projects that some things are too important not to try, and it doesn't matter what the probability of success or failure is. That's what we did when we invested in plant proteins when nobody was doing it. It wasn't even a term. That's what we did when we invested in fusion when nobody was doing it. These were too important to not try. And if enough people tried and took different shots on goal, then I think we'd have success. That was my view. And frankly, if you don't take risks, you can't possibly innovate. There's no such thing as innovation without risk. And so the only thing you have to decide, given your personal circumstance, how much risk can you take, which is how much innovation can you shoot for. I would argue most people can take a lot more risk than they think they can. Because most people who have academic credentials or other credentials can, in fact, get up and get another job if one fails. It's not like you'll go hungry or your family will go hungry for most technical people. And so you just say, fine, I'll take this job. If it doesn't work, I'll do the next one or try something great. It's always possible to go back. But as I say, most people fail to try. I'd rather try and fail than fail to try.